this is a band that's been talked about for a while on the channel, and I think it's about time we brought them into the rotation. You're up, Roxy. Let's do it. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with the band called Roxy Music, and I am familiar, obviously, with Phil, but to other people, I've heard the name Brian Ferry before. I actually have, but I have no idea who he is other than he is the front man of this band. I'm very interested to actually finally hear this because multiple patrons have been talking about them for a long time. And I think I have a couple requests for them as well, but this one is courtesy of our alpha patron, Gail H. Thank you for support, Gail. I truly appreciate you. I really, really do. It's a double day for you, man. If you're watching day of premiere, it's pretty good. Sorry, I had to make up for you missing a day the other week, I guess. This track is called My Only Love. It is live in France. Fréjus, I believe. I think that's how you pronounce the concert venue, or that's the city. I don't know. The year is 1982. So it was released on like two different things. There's Heart Still Beating, which is the third live album that has it, but then there's one before it as well that had it as well. That one was called The High Road, and it was released in... When it was released? March of 1983, recorded September of 1982. So they're categorized as art rock and new wave, so I'm guessing this is going to be pretty awesome. Gail never lets me down, and yeah, let's go. If y'all not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click the icon right below my face. I would really appreciate it, and leave a like and a comment too. Tell me what Roxy Music song to do next. I'm in there. Alright. Roxy Music, My Only Love, live in France. 3, 2, 1, go. That bass is crazy. Alan Spenner on the bass. Andy Newmark on drums. It reminds me of the Talking Heads, kind of minus the energy and Eno. But it's still great though, obviously. Staring at Phil, man, I love it. dig this.
Let me tell you something.
3 minutes, that's it.
More than words can say. But they're all I have, no other way. There's a river flowing by a willow tree. When you find you there, remember me, my only love, my only love.
He's got a wonderful voice, man.
My only love, my only love.
Ooh. Slit. He's got such stage presence, man. Wait, so is that... Oh, that's... I know him. Right? That's Neil Hubbard. Okay. Yeah, right there. What the fuck? You can just feel the pain in that, man. You can hear it. McKay, sax. Oh my God. Wow. He's got such energy on stage, man. He's like lurking off on the corner of the screen. Oh. What have I been missing, bro? Like, what is this? I dig this so much. I don't want it to end, to be honest. That is how I would be on stage, bro. Totally. Just hyping everybody up. That was excellent. Excellent. Gotta see. Wow. Wow. Well, I see why y'all brought them up so much now. Oh my god. What even is that? That was such like, I don't even know what to call it, like genre wise or anything. Like it was very, like there was parts that reminded me of like the Talking Heads, but minus like the Eno, sheen. It was very kind of more, I don't know, not down to earth. I guess compared to the album that I heard, I guess from the Talking Heads, it has sort of like a similar, I don't know, not even setup. I don't know what the similarities are. Like in the sound in some parts, it definitely has that kind of like 80s upbeat sort of vibe that I feel like the Talking Heads, they really represent well. But there's also like that sax at the end, the guitars, like what? That was crazy. That was so good. Like I don't even like it said art rock and experimental and stuff, and it's always those bands that I like the most. I guess I really am just like a hipster, man. Like the stuff that's just it's the things that can balance the out there elements as well as being like a tight instrumental piece and then also being accessible. It's a really hard Venn diagram to get, but there are those bands and songs that hit all the sweet spots. Like it's not only like mainstream or popular, but it also like the Beatles, like they're really good. Like, they're really, really good, but they're also the most documented and popular band in history. So there's like usually one or the other, No, not with them. This Brian Ferry fellow seems like a very interesting dude. Like I said, I'm a people reader. I can just tell just by just watching him. He's a very interesting guy, probably. The way he just kind of will sit there in the corner with his eyes closed and sort of move his head while other stuff's going on, or he'll go up and hype up, the saxophone. Like it's so cool, man. Like I've never seen someone act like that on stage, to be honest. It was very unique. And it made me like him immediately because I don't know. I'm an oddball, so like I just like other oddballs. I love when people just are themselves and they're not afraid. They just they are who they are. They're not trying to. There's no pretense. Like they're just not acting. They're just they're them, and that's what I try to be. Because for the longest time, I put on so many masks to try and fit in like wherever I was. Even like just the people. Like I'd put a mask on to make them feel more welcome, or whatever. And I don't know. That just wasn't for me. I'd rather just be myself. It's so much work to keep up with that, I think the drugs probably fueled a lot of it, to be honest. But, when you have like untreated trauma, I'd say, and a little bit of mental illness probably up there somewhere, it just really helps to just talk about things and be open, That's like the number one and first thing you should do is start talking and be honest, because you're not going to get anywhere if you're just spinning yourself in circles about bullshit. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to say who we got. Brian Ferry on vocals, I guess. But it says keyboards here, but I think he did guitar as well, did he? Or he's just singing. Never mind. Andy McKay on the saxophone and oboe. And then Phil Manzanera on guitars. That was Roxy Music. And then the additional personnel. Guy Fletcher on keyboards, Neil Hubbard on guitar, Jimmy Malin on percussion, Andy Newmark on drums, Alan Spenner on bass, and then Tawatha Agi, Michelle Cobb, and Fonzie Thornton on backing vocals. And everybody did their jobs admirably here. That bass was heavy. I mean, that was like almost the driving force of the song, it felt like, up until the guitars and the keys kind of... Well, the keys were in the piano. They kind of dominated the sound throughout. Like, that was almost like the through line. But the guitars in the middle were just fantastic. The very intense, emotional vocals and lyrics. It really did just feel like heartbreak. Especially in that second guitar solo from, what was his name? Neil Hubbard. Man, could you feel the pain in that solo or what? Like, there was so much just being let out in that, like, just 30 seconds, 20 seconds, however long it was, you could just feel demons being exercised right there, personal demons and such. And I thought that was a fantastic moment. And the entire just stage demeanor and presence of Brian was fantastic, man. And I really want to hear more now. I'm not even kidding. Like, that was such the ultimate tease for me, because I love just that, you know, music, like I said, that can balance all of those things well. And it's really, really, really hard to do because you're going to fall into two of the categories. You know, you can be strange and good, but you're not accessible. You could be accessible and strange, but you're not good. You know what I mean? Like it kind of works. I could work on that, I guess, the analogy, but it kind of fits. And these guys seem to have it all. They have that mystique. They have that like, wow, I want to hear more. I'm intrigued. You know, they got me by the, you know, hook, line, and sinker basically from that one song alone. And Gail knew what she was doing. Gail always knows what she's doing. I swear, she always gives me like the one song that would make me want to listen to more. And that was this one definitely. That was fantastic. I would say that the guitars and then Brian were my favorite part of this for sure. But the drums and the bass are awesome the entire song as well as the keyboards and the synthesizers, whatever they were using, sounded really good. And got a Talking Heads vibe in the beginning, but that kind of wavered as the song went along. It really developed into its own thing eventually, you know. I'm not saying it's not its own thing either, but that's like the one comparison I got at first, but then after that was gone. Like it was completely gone. Yeah, I want to hear more. So any more suggestions for this band, leave it down below. I'm down for some more Roxy music. I think I've got 1 or 2 more requests for them as well. I can't be sure at the moment, but so maybe they're coming down the pipeline. We'll see. And thank you again, Gail. That was an amazing pick. Perfect. That was great. All right, I'm out of here. Patreon. There you go. That's Picture It. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier or up. You get 1 free request a month. Join any of the tiers. Get access to all our block videos, full album reactions, and lots of other stuff. Come hang out. There's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to leave a tip or send a request in that way. That's how Miss Gail sent it in. If you want to do that, do it, bro. See ya.